Mary had a little lamb, a little lamb, a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Now watch this. Mary had a little lamb, a little lamb, a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Or you can as well watch this. Mary had a little lamb, a little lamb, a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. What are adjusted chords? I coined the form adjusted chords. A lot of people call them complex chords and advanced chords, but I don't see them that way. They are just adjusted because, for example, this is your C major chord, also known as your Do chord. But if you take the middle finger and put it on the second note instead, you've adjusted the chord, right? Now, another name for this chord is called sus2 chord. What that means is that when you hold your chord like this and you count on the scale from the first note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this note is number 2. Then when you press it down, it means you have, sustained the 2 chord. Sus there means sustain, so you are holding it down. And you've replaced this for this. Right? So this is a sus2 chord and this is a sus4 chord because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, adjusted chords, and this is just the part 1 of my adjusted chord series. Now, part 2 will come up soon, and in this part we'll be dealing with just the sus2 and the sus4. What it means is that in a chord progression of maybe Mary has a little lamb, Do, La, So, Do. It means at some point in that chord progression, you can choose to replace some of those normal triad chords. Triad meaning 1, 3, 5. You replace them with 1, 2, 5 or 1, 4, 5. So instead of saying Mary had a little lamb, you can go ahead and do Mary had a little lamb. This is the sus2 of the La chord. Then little lamb. Then little lamb. Instead of this, you do this. Little lamb. Then you release it. Mary had. It is very important after pressing a sus2 or a sus4 to release it to a normal chord, else it sounds very ugly to hear. So let me play Mary Had a Little Lamb using all the chord progression will be a sus chord progression, so you hear how odd it is because there is no release. Mary had a little lamb, a little lamb, a little lamb. Because there is no release, it doesn't sound well. It's almost like a bow and arrow. When you draw back, you release. You draw back, you release. So when you start with Mary had a Mary had a little lamb. See, I've released. Then I can draw back again. Little lamb, or you little lamb. Right? Let me go another pattern again. Mary had a little lamb, a little lamb, a little lamb. See, that alternation between drawing and release is what makes it colorful, right? And then Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Now, that's the use of sus2 and sus4 to adjust your chord, and basically that's what I love to call adjusted chords. You won't find that term anywhere, adjusted chords. It's just my way of explaining it to non-musical folks who might not be able to comprehend what source 2 and source 4 means from the scratch.